So here's a quick tech tip for using any of the Google apps on the desktop version of your Google account. This does not work on iPads, but I'll come back to that in just a minute. So I'm in a Google Doc, and I'm going to go to the Tools menu at the top of the page, and I'll go down and I'll choose Research. On the right-hand side of the screen, a search window pops up, and this is a Google search. If I click the down arrow, you can see that I can search the whole web, or images, Scholar, quotes, dictionary, and tables. I'm going to do an image search from right within my document. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to choose images, and I'll put in a keyword here, put in bacteria, and before I even go to my search, I'm going to refine this. I'm going to click this drop down arrow, and you can see the first choice says not filtered by license, or I can say give me an image that's free to use, share or modify, even commercially, and this is what we need our kids to do to make sure the images are not copyright protected. It'll come with a citation, MLA, APA, or Chicago. I'm going to grab this image here, and I'm simply going to drag it onto my page. When I do that, you'll probably notice there's a small footnote number 1 next to it. Scroll down to the bottom of the page, and the citation that comes in automatically for me. Let me go grab another one. And here's my second image. And now again, my footnotes here have been updated. So this is a great way to do research from within the doc. It saves a little bit of time, but it also forces the citations to be done properly. One of our pet peeves is when we see kids cite images. Well, that's a good thing, but oftentimes they'll cite them and say, my images came from Google. That's pet peeve number 75, I believe we're up to now. So it's a great way to do this. This is within all of the Google apps for education. And one more thing, even though this does not work on iPads, what we found with the new Google Drive and Docs and Sheets apps are that they're pretty basic, pretty low functioning. And really, one of the things I'd like to suggest you have your kids do is if they start a project on a desktop version of one of the Google apps, they can call it up later on their iPad. It'll come with any formatting that's done, any backgrounds or themes will come in with it automatically. Here's a picture of some of Eva's biology kids. These are freshmen who have been coming to my room to just do a research project on the desktop version of Slides. Then they can share it, they can use it on their iPad, they can still collaborate on it later on, but they begin the research process here. Certainly want to encourage people to take advantage of this. There's about 8 computers in my office, but there's also some labs here that are open periodically throughout the day, so see if that's possible. And as we know, a lot of kids do have home access. So here's your tech tip for the day. I hope that's useful. Thanks.